Welcome back. The Salvation Army is working hard to restock the shelves of the Buffalo Food Pantry, and you can support their mission. I'm joined now by Major Annette Locke and Mr. Russell Salvatore with more information on why this is such a critical cause in our community. Welcome, you two. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you very much.
Nice.
You know, got me out of bed early for this.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Major, I'm going to start with you. Can you talk about the Salvation Army and how you work to keep the Buffalo Food Pantry stocked?
Yes. So the Salvation Army is a lot of things to a lot of people in this community, but one of the most basic things we do is food provision for those who are struggling with where their meals are coming from to feed themselves and their families. And so the Salvation Army has 3 food pantries located across the city of Buffalo. And so we work very hard with partners and with the community to make sure that that pantry is always stocked. So when individuals come in to see us, we're able to help.
And Major, can you tell us specifically about what the food pantry provides and why it's so critical?
Yeah. Well, it's nutrition. It's the most, one of the most basic things that everybody needs. And so we work to make sure that there's a variety of foods to serve a variety of different palates, different individuals and their tastes, and to make sure that they're getting nutritionally sound food. We work very closely with our partners at Feed More, who assist us with making sure that we have a good cross of foods that are healthy for people and keep their nutrition level up, and then really just trying to make sure that those shelves are stocked all of the time.
Now, Russell, you made a big donation to the Buffalo Salvation Army. Can you tell us about what made you want to do that and why you thought it was so important?
Well, you know what? I mean, I make a lot of big donations to all charities, and I mean, Buffalo was good to me, and I mean, I've done this was this about the 3rd or 4th year?
It is, yeah.
We never say no for any kind of charity that's in from Buffalo, and it makes me feel good inside. I'm at that age that the man's going to take me, and I want to get rid of all my money before I buy that coffin. That's it.
I hear you.
but I mean, it makes me feel good, and I know we did a little donation with the turkeys and that, and then the next day at the function, some lady from the Salvation says we're a little bit short on money. Is there any way we can talk you into giving us a little bit more money? I says, you know what are you doing tomorrow morning? Meet me in the office for a cup of coffee and I'll give you a check. It makes me feel so good inside to give back, and I wish other people, I've been through this, I've been 90 years old, that people have died with money in their pocket, the families all argue. Give it to people that can use it. Makes you feel good. If you do that, the Lord's going to give you a better spot up in heaven,
And that's what Western New York is all about, right? The city of good neighbors.
That's right.
Giving back.
Yeah, my dad always told me, it doesn't need an education to be nice.
Right.
So I am the stupidest kid in the world.
No, you're very smart. You would have been as successful if you weren't. Okay, so Annette, how are ways that our viewers watching now can help support as well?
Right, so there's many ways to be able to support the work of the Salvation Army. One is to do a food collection, dropping it off right at the Salvation Army if you're an individual and just want to bring some food down. Our Main Street location, 960 Main Street, we are always welcoming of donations. We have food pantries on the east side and the west side as well, so any of the locations for the Salvation Army, Grant Street, Westminster Avenue, and 960 Main Street are all accepting. Do a food collection at the place that you work, or get your colleagues together and do a drive or a collection for the Salvation Army. It makes a difference, and it goes directly to your neighbors in need right here in the community.
And is it mostly just canned goods, or is there any other things that people can donate?
Anything can be donated.
Okay.
We have freezers and refrigerators for anything that is perishable, and we certainly have plenty of space for the canned goods and the non-perishables as well.
And I'm sure that you're always looking for volunteers as well, right?
We are, yes, we are. So anybody who has time to give, whether it's a few hours or a lengthier commitment to the work in our food pantry or in many different areas across the city and the work that we do, and they can just call the Salvation Army at 883-9800 and let us know that you have some free time.
All righty. Russell, is there anything else you want to say to our viewers to encourage them to support the same way that you did?
Well, the only thing you can say, come out and eat a lot at the restaurant, and I'll give back more money than you spend it, okay?
That's a great plan.
There you go.
You be good to me, I'll be good to you, all right?
That's a good incentive. Thank you so much for coming in, you two. Viewers, as they mentioned, there are 3 big ways that you can help the Salvation Army restock the Buffalo Food Pantry. You can host a food drive, make a cash donation, or volunteer. The address and hours of the food pantry are listed right there on your screen. Thanks again for coming in.
Thank you so much, Chelsea.
Nice meeting you.
Nice to see you.
Okay.